Hey guys, welcome to Beastride DIY. I want to show you some ways to deep clean your washing machine. So there's a few ways you can use. You can use apple cider vinegar. You can use some baking soda. But I'm going to just show you some ways that I can see without running some cycles. I do have a different video about that, but let me jump right in and show you what I mean to do. So the first thing, you can actually see how dirty this is, the bleach dispenser. And I'll show you how you can take that out. It's pretty simple. This one, it's actually more simple because the tab's a little screwed up on it. But all for this you're going to need is just a little screwdriver. You're going to come under and kind of pry, and you'll hear a few clicks. Again, the clip was messed up a little bit on this one, so this one will come out a little bit easier. Now this one's not too dirty. It's got some stuff in there, but a lot of times this hole is actually going to be blocked up. And this is where you pour the bleach down, and it goes in, mixes in with the water in the bottom of the tub. So we'll go ahead and just wash this out to start off. And look at that, I didn't even need to scrub it, and all that bleach came off. And we'll just clean up around here a little bit. Got a little bit of rust there. And so this just pops back on in like this. That part goes in first, and then it just clips in. Now a really good cleaning solution when you start this is you can do 1 part vinegar to 4 parts water, and just use that and soak your towel in that and clean up. Now this is the fabric softener dispenser, so you can just clean inside here. What I actually like to do, sometimes there's a screw holding this down. For this one there's not a screw. You can just come at the seam and just pop this up. So this just pops on up. A lot of times you're going to have a ton of gunk in there. I've cleaned this out before, so this is not too bad. If that's the case, you can just use your solution, clean on in there. This actually comes off too. You can just use a flathead, pop that off, and then this comes out. And again, you can clean these in the sink or with your rag. I'm just going to clean it out with a rag here. If it's really dirty, you're probably going to want to use the kitchen sink. And if it's really bad, you may want to end up using gloves. Clean on inside here. You've got some dirt on the inside rim, not too bad. See how the ridges come down like this? They fit in the little holes there because this just popped right on out. So when you're done, this just pops on in. That's the way it's supposed to look. And even before you get into the drum, you can go ahead and still use your vinegar mixture and kind of come into the sides, all up on here. This is the inside lid. You're going to find a ton in here. Mine is not too bad, but this just gets built up with dirt and grime and kind of soap over time. And if you even have a spray bottle, that might be easier because you can get to all the inside stuff. If you want to go all out, you can use a Q-tip. What happens a lot of times is when you are using your washing machine, you're not going to all the time go on a super load, right? So the water never reaches this top portion, hardly ever. And because of that, see underneath here? See that dirt? See all that dirt on, this is kind of on the rim. So yeah, there's gunk kind of under here that you don't really see as much, and it's hard to get to with a normal washing cycle, even if you use those cleaning tabs. We're just going to come underneath and just clean along the sides. This may take a little bit because that gunk has probably been up there a while. It's something that you don't really see every day because it's out of view. You would see if it's dirty down here. And I actually said the baking soda, I don't have any on me right now, but you can put a cup of baking soda, run a hot cycle in here, and it's going to clean the inside and outside of the drum. There is another way. If you do want to remove the agitator, there is a way to just remove this agitator. It's not too difficult. You just put your fingers underneath and pull up. And I'm actually going to leave a link how to do that and a video card if you want to check out how to do that as well. You can leave this video and go check out how to do that. Usually it's not too dirty under there unless you're washing a ton of dirty clothes and you actually see a little dirty, a little black line coming out through here. Another reason you'd have to remove the agitator is because, say you have clothes stuck under here, which is an issue sometimes. Now another way you can clean your washer after you've done all this, one thing I like to do is use these active washing machine cleaner tablets. If you don't want to spend money to do this, you can go ahead and just use the apple cider vinegar, or you can use a cup of the baking soda, pour it in when you have some water in there. After it's filled up about halfway, just run it on a hot or normal cycle, and it could do the same thing. You probably have to do both apple cider and the baking soda in 2 different cycles to kind of equal this. It just takes more time. But these are the active washing machine cleaner tablets. These clean, deodorize, refresh. It says protect. I don't know how they protect, but this is what they look like. You just open up these tablets. They look kind of like a dishwasher tablet. And all you do is you throw one in, go ahead and start a cycle. And let me show you. It says a year supply, but that's saying you do this twice a month. Who's going to do it twice a month? I don't know. Maybe if you're super clean. I do it maybe every other month, maybe every month if I'm feeling nice. So what you do, you just throw this on in. You can see the tablet there. We'll just go ahead. Let's do. All right, so we've got one of the tablets in here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And you can see it's dissolved, it's cleaning, which is good because, and you see what I mean, like if you would have put it on a super mode, the water level would be higher up here. So if you want to clean the whole drum, you would want to do a super mode. But we're going to let it clean, and it actually is going to clean the inside and the outside of the drum. So this is kind of a picture here saying the outside of the drum looks dirty. Before and after, who knows? This is just their simulation, but you can do 1 or 2 tablets. These are some of the ingredients in it if you want to pause it and look at the tablets themselves. But this is just something quick. You can just use the apple cider vinegar. At this point, if this were just water, you would just go ahead and put a cup of apple cider vinegar in. Once it's filled up, let it run a full cycle. Some washers have like a cleaning cycle you can use, or you can use on a separate cycle a cup of baking soda. Or baking soda. You can just throw that in. We'll kind of do the same thing, but it's abrasive, so it'll kind of knock that dirt off the outside and inside of the drum. Guys, I hope some of these tips have helped. This is how to deep clean your washing machine. I am going to leave some of these linked in the description below. You can do it with the apple cider vinegar or the baking soda, or you can go to these, or also just go at it with a little bit of elbow grease with some of the vinegar mixture, as well as a wet towel. So hope this video guys help, and check out this next video below.